Hello everyone and welcome back to Amnesia. Yesterday, after I stupidly somehow managed to delete my own game, luckily Amnesia was nice enough to load me back up at a place not too far from where I deleted my own game. So we're back. Oh my god, not the phone again. Phone guy! Why you be calling? Alright, so...
Quickly, Madness, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Dude, that's deep. I know what I'm looking for. Where's my J? Sabotage! Bruised and battered but alive, I survived the saboteur's best effort. He and I are locked in an epic struggle. I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. There is no other madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge, drain the flood, free your children. Alright, so... last time we evaded so many pigs, it wasn't even funny. And now we're back. Man, Gamma looks really high. Am I the only one who thinks everything looks washed out? But it's high for a reason. Not because I want it to be so I can... Because I'm like terrified of the dark and don't want to have to use my torch all the time. It's high because without the torch... without the gamma on, you guys could barely see if I didn't have my torch up. But I still need the torch. My journal. This is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. I seem to have a choice of approach. The padlock's a little bit farther, and after that fall I cannot summon strength. Perhaps I can find another way. Okay. So that's probably going to trigger enemies. But enemies are apparently just dumb as all hell in this game because I've never died to one. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate, and using incineration or continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenburg infusion vitae to 1 part Orgeon monad disparo fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the human lymph can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Light reactive. Does that mean I can like shine my light on things and they'll burn to death? I don't know. I hope there's no enemies. Huh? I mean, there are like 10. I'm not crouching, am I? I guess I'm just moving slow or something. There are like 10 in that last area, and I'm kind of fed up with them, actually. To be honest. Look, it's a little mini temple. I don't really like the design of them. To be honest, they just look like they slapped some stuff together. Granted, the past enemies weren't the best either. The centrifuge is some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of foul fluids I have seen too often here. It's clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of 2 composite units. I should wager I would find them. Ah, I know. That journal we just read was important, so we need to find the Brennenburg vitae and the... what was the other one they said I needed? I don't know. I don't remember now. What was it called? I remember you had to mix chemical... My God! What the heck? Low temperature storage. God, what the heck was that? I expect to see him now. It's a thunk tube! If you don't know what I mean by thunk tube, I mean pneumatic tubes like they have at banks. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, breaking down my legs, blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs down onto the filthy stone. Drink these, he says, and I did drink it. I did to do that because of the changes. They rippled inner me. My teeth sneezed out and scattered like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can and pushed them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket. I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shed so much blood and still live? Now I have a feeling we have to do all this stuff whilst evading an enemy. What is this? It's something. That's awesome. I love how there's a thunk tube. Okay, as you can see, torch is down. And you should still be able to see the screen. The main issue is that I want you guys to be able to see the screen even when I have my torch down to evade enemies. Granted, oh, I'm being attacked. I think I was supposed to run, but I was sneaking. Where do I come to? I outran it so fast because I knew it was going to be right there. Okay, so I died to 2 enemies just because I didn't know that situation was going to occur. So I have to go down.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Holding patterns. God. He just showed up behind me. It wasn't even there prior to that. I like these tunnels, how they're like tubes. This looks like the kind of area where there would be an enemy patrolling. You know, playing hiding spots. Nope. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They're the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. That's what they take in Amnesia. The wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes, and the filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dog groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms, imperfect, will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Okay. So there's like a creepy mad scientist.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? Do you think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
How can I get through? Whoa, lean keys. Big mask. Yeah, I'm not here, buddy. Don't even bother looking for me. Where he's gonna go. I think I can stealth behind him. No, I can't. Go, go, go. Is there anything down here?
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, Magnus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
I thought I was just looking for another compound. Tunnels now? Place is complex. Where am I trying to go? Oh, here's a Thunk tube, so I must be able to find my... Can I pass through this? No, better not. Okay, no. Well, if I ran, would I be able to get through? Is there anything on the other side? I can't even pass, it slows me down. I'm gonna start coughing. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. Oh wait, is this... Can I send multiple over? What if I don't have the right stuff? I don't know. Okay, so I probably have to sprint again. So torch is down, finger is on L shift. Sprinting. Okay. Control. More experienced Compound X took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in his skull. But drowning, perhaps yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Oh, there's the door. Where am I? Back up here. I lost the door. What the heck just happened? The door's gone. Door I just came to, poofed. After I went through it. That's weird. I guess I go this way. I can't fit through here unless I crouch. What the heck? I walked through a tunnel that doesn't exist. Okay, I'm back in the mixing room. Okay. Torch out. Is this it? Oh, there's 3 things. Do I need a third? How do I start it? crawl over into this corner over here. And I'm gonna hide in the corner. Is it done? No. J. My journal. A heady brew. I have the compound. It hisses and steams in the can like some living thing which watches a witch's jelly to burn and crow. The can is made from glass. A strange choice unless there's some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with the so-called. I dropped it. Take this highly corrosive substance. I immediately throw it on the ground. It eats its way through the floor. It's like, whoops. Lights are flickering. I have to wait for it to corrode? No, wait, they said... Ah, that's clever. Hand is once again firmly on left shift.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Hand is still firmly on left shift. Fall through a hole. This leaking world. All these nails and no wood. What kind of carpenter are you? That figure cannot help but opens its arm to you. Where is the strength in that? Okay, so we've fallen into a hole. Whoa. Whoa. This is gnarly. We're in like a sewer. What's over here? No. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambrolling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and a series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operation of the processing of the product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality. This also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of the heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulation by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction, and superheated vapors in another. Oh boy, that sounds like science.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Oh, there's a water beast down there, or whatever it was called, like a prank or whatever. The flood tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are in deep flood. To descend further off to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? If you fall in the water, you die, basically. Sluice gate 1. No, it needs to go to the other side. But we can probably save that for another time, I think, at this point, because it took it. I don't like tight corridors. don't want to touch that water. It smells. The monster in there is freaking out. I don't know. Alright, going to this pig mask back there. Am I going this way? I hear a pig. Or whatever. What are they called? They have a name. Oh. I don't think I would have encountered the pig. We're gonna stand up. I think we're... Okay, so there's a pig in there somewhere. What are we doing? Do I have to go down here and lower the sluice? Sluice. I don't know. Don't know what to do here. Who knows? But I'm gonna end it here. Where's end? Where's the end key? End. And make sure I'm on my stroke key. Alright, so next time we'll control the sluice gates and we'll find out. We'll go further to gang out children. We'll probably finish the game soon. See you guys. Bye. Click subscribe, leave a like and comment. See you next time on my channel.